A warning tonight from a couple of pet owners. They say they lost their beloved dogs after they ate a brand of fresh dog food. Fox 11's Gina Silva tells us they think there are more victims out there.
Brittany Simon and Sharon Gilmore have lost two of their precious dogs, Cleo and Bentley. The couple claims they died after consuming fresh pet dog food.
Contaminated
Brittany
pet food
posted
since
videos on
60
social
million
media that
cans
went
and pouches
viral.
of food
This
have been
one showing
recalled.
Cleo
In LA County, at least
And look at
5
her
pets
stomach,
have
look at the
died.
condition she
How
was
is
in.
live with the latest on the class action lawsuit that's now been filed.
Chris, John is probably the first of many to come. A class action lawsuit filed today in Chicago. Meanwhile, here in Southern California, there are a number of cases of suspected kidney failure in pets, including this dog, Greta.
If you are a pet owner, I'm sure you want the best for your furry companion. You have likely been fooled by commercial dog food companies into believing that it is a convenient and nutritious choice.
Make sure your little baby gets all the nutrition he needs to grow up to be big and strong. Just like Daddy. Feed him Puppy Chow brand puppy food from Purina.
After all, brightly colored packaging and claims of complete and balanced nutrition create an image of health and care.
Brandy, by the time you finish growing, you're going to look more like a pony than a puppy. That was me and Brandy 3 years ago. Today she's got 5 little Puppy Chow puppies of her own. In a few months, they'll look pretty grown up on the outside, but inside they won't be full grown till they're about a year old. To grow strong bones and muscles, they'll need the good nutrition of Puppy Chow puppy food. Puppy Chow for a full year till they're full grown. And I do mean full grown.
But beneath the glossy exterior lies a troubling reality that most pet owners are unaware of.
Oh my God! This has got to be a new breed. Easy boy.
The majority of commercial dog foods, which are marketed as healthy and wholesome, contain toxic ingredients that are literally taking years off your dog's life.
New at 10, potentially deadly dog food. A major recall tonight after chemicals used to put animals down is found in a popular brand of pet food.
I bet you didn't know that more than 100 brands of pet food have been recalled for being contaminated and making countless pets sick. These greedy manufacturers don't value your dog's health and simply reformulate their garbage-filled kibble and pump out new marketing tactics.
My dog Ruby doesn't do anything. She just lays there all day. She's so chill.
If you want to stop putting your dog's life in jeopardy, you've come across the right video. Let's look at the origins of commercial dog food, its horrifying ingredients, and how you can make better choices for your dog's well-being.
I'm hungry, Mother. I'm hungry.
Now, Rolly, you've just had your dinner.
But I am just the same. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant.
The history of commercial dog food can be traced back to the 1800s, a time when packaged pet food was virtually non-existent. The concept was born when a man named James Spratt, a British entrepreneur, noticed stray dogs scavenging ship biscuits that had washed ashore. Recognizing a business opportunity, he developed a product for dogs, a hard, baked biscuit made from wheat, vegetables, and beef blood. Although crude by modern standards, this innovation was the beginning of a multi-billion-dollar industry. As the pet food market grew, manufacturers sought even more convenient options. In the 1920s, canned dog food became popular, largely because it provided a way to dispose of excess horse meat after World War I. Horse meat, which was cheap and plentiful, was repurposed as pet food, a practice that continued for decades.
First time you saw him, you knew he was the one dog in the world for you. At first, he wagged his tail. He slept. And he ate. And he grew strong and handsome on Kennel Ration, America's favorite dog food. Kennel Ration is packed with lean red meat. It contains wholesome steaks, chops, and roasts of U.S. government-inspected horse meat, plus every nutrient a dog is known to need.
By the 1950s, the introduction of dry kibble revolutionized the industry.
Chuck Wagon Instant Dinner for Dogs. The right helpings of what dogs like best and need most. We took big, tender, juicy chunks, golden nuggets loaded with vitamins, and rich meat broth. We quick-dried it to make Chuck Wagon what dogs like best and need most.
Meal. A hearty stew like Chuck Wagon that's better than before. Introducing new improved Chuck Wagon dog food. New Chuck Wagon makes a stew-like meal that's like eating out west. Hearty beef, chicken, and vegetable flavors in a savory broth when you add water. Hearty new Chuck Wagon. It's like eating out west, 'cause it's stew-like good.
Unlike canned food, Kibble was easy to store, had a longer shelf life, and could be mass-produced at a low cost. But the focus was never on pet health, it was on profit. Ingredients were chosen for their affordability and long-lasting properties, not their nutritional value. While convenience and cost-effectiveness drove innovation, the well-being of pets became a secondary concern. The contents of commercial dog food can be a shocking revelation for those who take the time to read the labels. Despite being marketed as nutritious, many of these products are filled with low-quality ingredients that offer little to no benefit for your dog's health. The first major issue is the use of cheap fillers such as wheat, corn, and soy. These ingredients are not included because they are good for your dog, but because they are inexpensive to produce and bulk up the food. Dogs are carnivores and derive little nutritional benefit from these plant-based fillers. Instead of providing essential proteins, vitamins, or minerals, fillers simply make your dog feel full without actually nourishing them. Over time, a diet heavy in fillers leads to allergies, chronic itching, ear infections, digestive problems like gas and bloating, skin issues, and a shortened life expectancy. Another troubling component is the inclusion of meat byproducts. While meat byproducts may sound like a protein source, they are far from the high-quality cuts of meat you would expect. Instead, they consist of animal parts that are not fit for human consumption. This includes organs, bones, cartilage, hooves, and even feathers. In some cases, it can also include spoiled or rejected meat that failed quality checks for human food production. To make matters worse, vague labeling laws allow manufacturers to list these byproducts without specifying the source animal. This means that your dog could be consuming any combination of beef, pork, chicken, or even more questionable sources without you ever knowing. But the problems do not stop there. Studies have shown that some pet foods contain harmful contaminants such as toxic metals, including arsenic, lead, and cadmium. These metals are not trace minerals beneficial to your dog's health, but dangerous substances that can cause severe harm. Neurological damage, kidney failure, and even cancer are some of the serious health consequences linked to prolonged exposure to these contaminants. Often, these toxins make their way into pet food through low-quality ingredients or unsanitary manufacturing processes. Dog food companies are consistently prioritizing profit over quality at the expense of your loyal pets. In the world of commercial dog food, the dangers do not end with low-quality fillers and questionable mystery meat. There is another, even more insidious threat hidden within those neatly sealed bags and cans: synthetic preservatives. These chemical compounds are added with one primary purpose: to prolong the shelf life of the product. They allow dog food to remain on store shelves or in warehouses for months, sometimes even years, without showing signs of spoilage. To the average consumer, this might seem like a positive feature, an easy, long-lasting option for feeding their pet. But in reality, It is a low-effort solution for lazy pet owners and a serious threat to your dog's health. Synthetic preservatives in dog food are not merely a matter of keeping the product fresh. They are potent chemicals, many of which have been linked to severe health problems in both animals and humans. Among the most commonly used are BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole, BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene, and ethoxyquin. BHA and BHT are artificial antioxidants, compounds designed to prevent the fats in dog food from becoming rancid. In theory, they help maintain the product's quality. However, numerous scientific studies have shown that these substances are far from harmless. BHA has been classified by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, as a possible human carcinogen, meaning it has the potential to cause cancer. While this classification is based on studies involving high doses, it raises troubling questions about the long-term effects of even small, consistent exposure for dogs who consume these foods daily.
Dog owners beware. Some name-brand pet food could put your dog's health at risk.
I wouldn't think the makers or the big distributors and stuff would even let it happen.
I was a little surprised, but at the same time you hear all sorts of stuff about what is and what isn't in dog food.
Retailers are pulling several varieties of wet canned dog food from shelves after traces of pentobarbital, a drug used to euthanize animals, was found in some products.
It's a tranquilizing drug that is sometimes used by veterinarians and animal shelters to reduce anxiety in animals and ultimately put them to sleep.
BHT, another commonly used preservative, is similarly problematic. Although it is used in both human and animal food, studies have linked BHT to an increased risk of liver and kidney damage. This is particularly concerning for dogs, which have a much lower body weight than humans and are therefore more vulnerable to the toxic effects of such substances. Unlike humans, dogs cannot make informed dietary choices. They are completely dependent on their owners. This means that every time you pour kibble into your dog's bowl, you are exposing them to harmful chemicals. Ethoxyquin is another synthetic preservative frequently found in pet foods, and its history is even more alarming. Originally developed as a pesticide, ethoxyquin was never meant to be part of the food supply. However, due to its effectiveness in preventing spoilage, it found its way into the pet food industry. Ethoxyquin has been associated with a range of health issues, including skin disorders, allergic reactions, and organ toxicity. Studies have even suggested a potential link between ethoxyquin and serious illnesses like cancer. Despite these concerns, the pet food industry continues to use ethoxyquin in some products, often without clear disclosure on the packaging. The long-term consumption of low-quality, preservative-laden food can have devastating effects on your dog's health. You may notice symptoms like excessive scratching, ear infections, and chronic digestive problems without realizing that these are linked to poor nutrition. In more severe cases, dogs may develop serious conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, liver failure, or even cancer. Many pet owners mistakenly attribute these symptoms to aging, but the truth is that they are often the result of cumulative damage from a poor diet. Even the basic structure of dry kibble poses a risk. Unlike fresh or moist food, kibble contains little to no water, leading to chronic dehydration. Dogs, especially those who do not naturally drink enough water, may suffer from kidney strain and urinary problems because of this constant dehydration. Fortunately, there are better alternatives available for those who want to ensure their dogs receive proper nutrition. Fresh or raw diets, consisting of real meats, vegetables, and fruits, provide dogs with natural nutrients that are more in line with their dietary needs. The oldest dogs in the world were fed a diet of primarily human food, fresh produce from the family garden, as well as raw and cooked meat and fish. These dogs live twice as long as the average lifespan of dogs in the United States.
2 Scooby snacks? Yeah, okay. Here comes a flying hoonakaroon off the top ropes. And it's countered by Scooby's patented corkscrew counter crunch.
Many owners who switch to such diets report improvements in their dog's coats, energy levels, and overall health.
So another thing people say about feeding raw meat is it makes a dog bloodthirsty, which I've heard, and I don't find that to be the case. As you can see, I can just reach in and hold it. She'll just drop it. There's no increased aggression from her. She's not growling at me or anything, so.
Another option is to prepare homemade dog food using clean, safe ingredients like chicken, beef, rice, carrots, and sweet potatoes. However, it is important to ensure the diet is balanced and contains all necessary nutrients. For those who prefer convenience, freeze-dried or dehydrated dog foods are a healthier alternative to traditional kibble. These products are typically made from real, whole ingredients without synthetic preservatives. While they may be slightly more expensive, the benefits to your dog's health are well worth the cost. Pet owners are entrusted with the responsibility of providing the best possible care for their dogs.
Beagle. Yeah. When Ellen died, I lost everything. Until that dog arrived on my doorstep. A final gift from my wife. In that moment, I received some semblance of hope. An opportunity to grieve unalone.
And nutrition plays a crucial role in that care.
Oh, you're eating the car! Don't eat the car! Not the car! Oh, what am I yelling at you for? You're a dog.
While commercial dog foods may be convenient, the hidden dangers they contain can have a severe impact on a dog's well-being. Understanding what goes into these products and making informed choices can dramatically improve your pet's health and quality of life. Start by reading ingredient labels, researching the brands you buy, and avoiding foods filled with fillers, byproducts, and synthetic preservatives. Consider switching to fresh or raw diets, or at the very least, choose higher quality commercial foods made from real, clean ingredients. Your dog is your best friend for only a chapter of your life, but you are their best friend for their whole life. They deserve the most love, attention, and nutritious food. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, press the subscribe button, and drop your thoughts in the comment section.
With your love,